11, A.J. Hamlin. At guard, number 14, Reagan Lloyd. At one forward, number 5, McKenna Mullins. And this other forward, number 33, Emma Hart. The Lady Braves are coached by Amanda Russell. And now the starting lineup for West Borden Lady Senators. At one guard, number 1, Lily Thompson. At guard, number 3, Emma Smith. At guard, number 23, Jimmy Howell. At one forward, number 5, Caitlin Armstrong. And the other forward, number 32, Eagle
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Oh, wait. Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in for tonight's game between the Borden Lady Braves matched up against the West Washington Lady Senators. We will start out with the starting lineups for the Lady Braves. At number 11, Kaylee Magallanes. At number 21, Kayla Rose. At number 22, Caitlin Cook. At number 25, Grace Hall. And at number 30, Emily Sissel.
For the Lady Senators, we have number 3, Alandra Johnson, number 12, Lexi Griffiths, number 20, Mackenzie Brown, number 22, Madison Brown, and number 40, Riley Hall. The Lady Senators are coached by Matt Myers.
And the Lady Braves are coached by Matt Vick.
This last game here was actually a junior high matchup between the Lady Senators and the Lady Braves, where the Lady Senators came out on top by 1 point. Now be ready for the tip-off. We have 21 Rose jumping for the Lady Braves and 40 Riley Hall jumping for the Lady Senators. Actually, now switch. Now we have 22 Madison Brown jumping. Never seen that before.
Me neither.
And the Lady Braves will control the tip as Magallanes will bring it up. And now it appears that Lady Senators might be in a 1-3-1 zone. Have not seen this out of them this year, at least in the games that we've been to.
Hall passes it to right side to Sissel, who passes it back.
Lady Braves appear to be in a 2-1-2. They're going to kick the ball all the way down to the corner. Cook's going to kick it back out. They throw it down low. Get it back to Cook for the three-point in the corner, and it is no good. But an offensive rebound
By Sissel.
Sissel now dribbles it out. Lady Senators still in a 1-3-1. They go to the corner and now kick it back out. Now they're going to kick it all the way around to Hall. Hall is going to toss it into the corner. Now Sissel back with it up top. They throw it inside. Magallanes is going to kick it out for... Now they're going to kick it all the way back into the corner. They swing it back out for Sissel. Sissel puts up the shot. It's no good. Will be a long rebound, but the Lady Braves get another offensive rebound. They're going to swing it back out now.
Back to Sissel,
with
left
it.
wing, and into the corner for a 3. Overshot there. And another offensive rebound, this time by Grace Hall.
3 offensive rebounds on this possession. Lady Braves now having the ball for about a minute and 20 seconds right now.
Hopefully the Senators will box out better on these next few shots.
Hopefully just one more shot here. Don't want to see them putting up more shots. Now they throw it all the way into the corner. Cook's going to drive inside on Griffiths. Now they just kick it all the way to the opposite corner for 3. No good by Rose. Will be knocked away, and another offensive rebound. Cook gets this rebound.
Couldn't get 2 hands on the ball.
They're going to try to throw it inside. Magellanes with it. She kicks it back out for Cook. Now they swing it over to Sissel. Sissel kicks it down to the corner. Now they're going to swing it right back out. Sissel puts up the shot inside the free throw line. It's no good. And now it will be another offensive rebound. And now a foul will be called on 40 Riley Hall. So if I'm not mistaken, I believe that was 5 offensive rebounds on that possession.
At least.
Foul on number 40, Riley Hall, her first, the team's first.
Lady Braves kick it up top. Rose is going to throw it back to the corner, and it will be out of bounds. Not a good pass there. And now Lady Senators will get the ball for the first time with already 3 minutes off the clock. Or excuse me, 2 minutes off the clock. My bad.
Had me worried there for a minute.
Alandra Johnson brings it up. She's going to go to the left. Look for Brown up top. Madison Brown with it. Gives it off to Griffiths at the top of the key. Griffiths going to take one dribble, try to throw it down low. Throws it down low, but try to get it down to Riley Hall, but Riley Hall was just not open right there.
But it did touch number 30, Sissel, last. So it will be the Senators' ball.
Brown having a tough time getting it in. Toss it up to Mackenzie Brown. Brown gives it off to Johnson. Johnson looking for somewhere to go. Is finally going to give it off to Griffiths. Madison Brown with it. Kicks it over to Mackenzie. Now Johnson for the 3-pointer. It is no good off the front of the rim. Will be rebounded by Magellanes, and now they'll take it the other way. Swings it back out to Sissel. Sissel throws it into the opposite corner for Cook. 3-pointer on the way. It's good. Given the first score of the game, 3 minutes into the game.
Johnson now with it, taking it up for the Senators. Goes right side to Madison Brown. Up to Mackenzie Brown. Back to the right. It's
Madison
trapped in the corner. The foul was called on, I believe, 21 there.
Will be the Lady Senators' ball underneath the basket. 22, Madison Brown will take it out. They get it in for Hall. They kick it back up to Johnson. Looks like they were trying to get to Griffiths for a 3-pointer at the top of the key, but just was not there. Johnson's now going to try to dribble it all the way back around. Swings it off to Brown. Madison gives it off to Mackenzie. They give it right back. Now she goes right. She's going to dribble back out, hand it off to Griffiths. Lexi Griffiths tries to go inside, and a foul will be called. That was on 21 Rose. That's her second foul right there. Just picked up her first foul in this possession.
And right there, number 24, Paige Robinson, subbed in.
Lexi Griffiths taking it out for the Lady Senators. They get it into Hall. Gives it up top to Johnson. Griffiths comes back into the corner. They get it to her, but nothing there.
Johnson now holds it for the Senators up top. Gives it to right to Hall.
Hall hands it off.
Griffiths.
And a travel was called, actually, on 12 Lexi Griffiths. So almost halfway through the first quarter, and the Lady Senators have not been able to put up any points yet. Now it looks like the Lady Senators 1-3-1 zones come up much higher. Now I kind of drop back. Tip pass by Hall. The ball's on the ground. Gives it off to Griffiths. Now Griffiths will push it the other way. Griffiths going to just dribble it back out, set something up, hands it off to Johnson. Johnson gives it off to Hall. Hall beyond the 3-point line, hands it off to Griffiths. Same play they saw last time. Griffiths gets inside, kicks it out. Brown for 3. It is no good off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Hall.
Sissel now left. Oh, back over to the right side. Into the corner. Back on the left wing. 30. Sissel shoots that and it's no good.
Be knocked out of bounds now. And will be the Lady Senators' ball. Griffiths will give it into Johnson and she'll take it up. Griffiths with it, goes right side to Brown. Madison gets a screen from McKenzie. Gets another screen by Hall. Now kicks it back up top. Griffiths with it, back over to Brown, puts up a three-pointer. No good by Mackenzie Brown, off, and it will be rebounded by 25 Grace Hall for the Lady Braves. Sissel now gets it on the left side, kicks back over to Hall. Hall looking for somewhere to go, takes a dribble, kicks it off onto the wing.
Magdalena drives inside, out to Sissel, who shoots the three again. This time it is good.
Now Johnson will bring it back up for the Lady Senators. Looks like we'll have another substitution coming in at the next dead ball for the Lady Braves. Mackenzie Brown with it. Gives it off to Griffiths on a good back door, but the pass just wasn't there, and now Johnson has it up top. Give it back to Griffiths. See what the Lady Senators do now. Still have not been able to put up any points yet, down 6-0 with a little over 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. Hall's going to hand it off to Griffiths. Griffiths is going to try to go inside. Good move there. Gets through about the elbow. Gives it off to Johnson in the corner. Now it will be the Lady Senators' ball, I believe, on a kicked ball violation.
Delaney Smith now checks in for the Lady Braves. And subbed out was Grace Hall, number 25.
Now a pass is deflected and it's taken away. Magdalena's now going to take it up. They throw it in the middle and now it's taken away by Johnson. Now Johnson's going to push it up, kick it ahead to Griffiths. Griffiths is going to stop and now kick it off to Mackenzie Brown. Johnson now gets a screen by Hall. Johnson kicks it back over. Brown goes inside and foul will be called. I think that was on 24 Robinson.
That was on 24 Paige Robinson. That's her first, team's third.
And now a full timeout will be called by the Lady Senators. So we'll go to a commercial break with the Lady Senators down 6-0.
In 2012, the Washington County Community Foundation began working on its next big initiative, Education Matters. The goal of Education Matters is to increase the educational attainment of adults residing in our county. The initial focus has centered on adults with some college and no degree. With the assistance of scholarships and a peer mentoring program, the foundation began helping adults return to college to complete their degree or obtain a certification in 2013. Realizing that strength lies in numbers, Washington County partnered with Clark, Floyd, Harrison, and Scott counties to create Education Matters Southern Indiana. This initiative continues to build.
Welcome back to West Washington for the day's game between the West Washington Lady Senators against the Lady Braves. We're now coming back from a full timeout. There was a minute 42 on the clock in this first quarter, and it's still 0-6. Senators unable to score this entire quarter.
Well, the Senators now appear to be in a stack underneath their own basket. Johnson goes all the way around, having trouble getting it in, gets it into Griffiths in the corner. Goes back down low to Brown, and now we're going to swing it all the way back out for Johnson. Johnson goes to Griffiths. Now Brown gets a screen. Johnson with it now up top. Johnson's going to just dribble it back out. Lady Senators set something else up. Appear to be in a box. They give it up top. Madison Brown with it. Brown goes all the way inside, puts up the shot. It is no good off the front of the rim. And now a fight for the ball, but Magdalena's gets the ball for the Lady Braves. Magdalena's goes inside, kicks it back out. Sissel with it, swings it all the way back across. Shot at the elbow is no good by Robinson. Offensive rebound, layup is no good. And now Lady Senators push it the other way. Griffiths gets all the way to the basket, puts it up and scores it. Woo! First points of the game for the Lady Senators. Now Magallanes will bring it up, kicks it over to Sissel. Now they're going to toss it all the way up onto the wing.
Back to Magallanes. Gets it into the corner. Back up to Magallanes on the left wing.
She goes over to Sissel now, kicking in between the two guards up top. Magallanes looking for somewhere, throws it down low, good pass. Had the right idea there, but just could not come up with the ball. Now, substitution, 25, Grace Hall checks back in, coming in for 22, Caitlin Cook. Now, Landry Johnson will bring it up for the Lady Senators. Just 15 seconds to go in this first quarter.
So that probably means they're going to go for a final second shot here to end the quarter.
10 seconds. They are now going down, trying to score right here. And now a travel will be called with about 4.5 seconds on the clock. Not what you wanted to see there. Now they tried to get in a substitution, but they had him come in late as they already gave the ball off to take it out of bounds. Now a conversation between the referee and the head coach, Matt Vick, for the Lady Braves. And a technical foul will be called. Substitution tried to come in when they had already given the ball off to try to take it out of bounds and go, but
it's too late by then.
We heard the coach calling for a substitution, but just couldn't get it off, and now Lexi Griffiths will shoot the technical free throws. Shot is up and good. She'll have one more for a chance to just cut the lead to 2. Now a substitution comes in. It was 22, Caitlin Cook, coming in for 24, Paige Robinson. Now Lady Senators get another shot at a last second shot. Has a chance to tie the game or take the lead with a 2 or 3.
And a ball just rolled on the court. That was not a game ball, so a small delay there. But now, action's back.
Brown will take it out, having trouble getting it in. And a 5-second violation will be called. So now Lady Senators actually won't get another chance at the last second shot.
But the Braves will.
We'll see what the Lady Braves draw up. Magallanes is going to take it, gets a good screen, gets all the way to the basket, puts up the shot, and got it to go. Very good executed play right there. So that will be the end of the first quarter, where the Lady Braves lead 8-4 over the Lady Senators. We'll now go to a commercial break and come back for the second quarter.
Bishop Seed is more than just seed sales. They're a multifaceted business. Owner Brady Bishop is a channel seedsman who knows your fields and can recommend an elite product designed to perform in your area and maximize the profitability of every acre on your farm. Bishop Seeds also offers chemical sales for the ever-expanding chemical industry and a variety of cover crops to help keep erosion down and yield up. They also offer climate field view so you can make a data-driven decision to maximize the return on every acre. Reach out and give Brady a call at 812-620-4624.
Welcome back for the second quarter of basketball between the Borden Lady Braves and the West Washington Lady Senators. Going into this quarter, it is 8-4 with the Braves being up.
Looks like it will be the Lady Senators ball coming out. Looks like there also was a substitution. 5, Shelby Griffiths came in for 3, Alandra Johnson. So now we've got the Griffith sisters and the Brown sisters in. We'll see how that goes.
Confusing. That's how it's going to go.
They get the ball to Hall on the elbow. Lexi Griffiths goes inside.
Now into the corner for Madison Brown. Up top to Lexi Griffiths.
See what Lexi does here. Lone senior on the team.
Goes right to Mackenzie Brown. The dribble in the middle. Gives to Madison Brown, who drives up into the paint and is fouled.
I don't know who the foul was on right there. Didn't really see.
But it was a shooting foul, so she will get 2 shots.
Foul was on 30, Emily Sissel. Shot is up and good. She'll have one more for a chance to cut the lead to 2. Second shot is up. No good off front of the rim. And now a jump ball will be called as Mackenzie Brown got in there and managed to force the jump ball. Will be Lady Braves' ball as the Lady Senators just got the opening possession to start the second quarter.
But the Senators are currently in a full court press.
This looks like it's about a 1-2-2. Actually, no, it looks like 22 Madison Brown is just face guarding Sissel.
So if you have a 4-man zone and a face guard.
Now it looks like the Lady Senators have just dropped back into man-to-man. Sissel's got the ball, is trying to go inside. They kick it back out for Robinson. Good defense there. Now a foul will be called. I think that was on 5, Shelby Griffiths. Substitution for the Lady Braves will be 11, Magallanes. Magallanes gets it in to Hall. Hall letting something set up down low. Gives it off to Magallanes. Tries to go inside. Good move on Hall. Now kicks it back out.
Tipped away there, but Braves recover.
Now they get it off to Sissel. Guarded heavily by Madison Brown. Sissel now hands it off to Magallanes and they'll set something else up. They give it off to Hall up top. Hall kicks it back to Magallanes. Now Hall cuts off and now
Robinson stuck in the corner with it, gives it back up to Magallanes, and then inside to Sissel, who hands it back off to Magallanes.
Gets inside, but a travel is called. Had a good play right there as they almost got right to the basket, right where they wanted to be, but just a travel is called.
Lexi Griffiths now taking it up for the Senators. Goes left side to Madison Brown and into the corner to Shelby Griffiths on the left side.
Mackenzie now gets it back up top. Mackenzie hands it off to Lexi. Back over to Madison. Madison's going to go left. Stop, give it off to Mackenzie for the jump shot, and it is good. Cutting the lead to just 1. Magallanes will now bring it up. She's guarded by Hall.
Gives it to Gracie Hall on the left side. Swings it around to Robinson on the left wing.
Robinson having
inside.
trouble.
Has her dribble, doesn't use it, so she gets the 5-second call there. Senators now have another chance to get their lead.
Lady Senators have not led this game so far. Griffiths gives it off to Hall. Almost a turnover there as 24 Robinson was playing some good defense. Madison Brown is now going to go inside. Madison gets all the way to the basket, puts up the shot, and got it to go, giving the Lady Senators their first lead of the game.
9-8 now.
Magallanes with it, hands it off to Hall. Hall gives it right back to Magallanes. Now it's swung all the way in the corner by Cook. Apparently she was out of bounds. Couldn't really see from our view on this side of the court, but that's what the referee called. Now 2 substitutions will be 3 Alandra Johnson and 44 Ainsley Nance. Now we'll have a 30-second timeout. Currently the Lady Senators have got their first lead of the game, up 9-8.
Yeah, turn that 0-6 game around real quick. Only took until 3 minutes into the second quarter.
So we'll now see how Lady Senators can do with the lead.
And a new lineup with their current substitutions.
And number 12, Lexi Griffiths, actually came out at that last substitution, so we'll see what Lady Senators can do without their leading scorer. Will be the Lady Senators' ball. Andrew Johnson will bring it up for the Lady Senators. Johnson brings it up slowly, looking to go onto the right wing, but it's now going to swing it back across. Griffiths with it on the wing, kicks it back up top. Johnson now has it, tries to go inside.
Almost lost it there.
Hands it back off to Griffiths.
Right side to Madison Brown.
Madison goes inside, hands it off to to Johnson. Now Brown with it, kicks it all the way back across. The ball swung all the way onto the wing for Johnson. Johnson tries to go inside, picks up a dribble, swings it back out.
Madison Brown holds it on the left side. Up top to Griffiths, she passes it to Johnson.
Good pass down low. Shot is up and no good. But 22, Madison Brown will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. They call the foul on 30, Sissel. That's at least her second foul. Just her second. First shot by Brown is up and good. Substitution now, 21, Rose. Rose comes in for 24, Robinson. Second shot is up and good. Lady Senators now up to a 3-point lead. Lady Senators on an 11-2 run since scoring their first points. Sissel now with the ball, guarded heavily by Mackenzie Brown now. Now a good move there by Cook, gets inside, gets the layup to go. Landry Johnson got caught following Cook as she got the handoff, led to the easy layup.
Right side to Madison Brown. Gives it up to Mackenzie Brown, who swings it over to left side to Griffiths, who gives it to Johnson in the left corner. Inside pass there to Brown, who passes up to Mackenzie Brown. Now it's back to Madison, who's driving it up the middle and sends it to right to Griffiths.
Griffiths gives it off to Johnson. Johnson looking for somewhere to go. Takes a few dribbles, picks it up, gives it back to Griffiths. Griffiths looks for the cut, but is now going to hand it off to Brown.
Very little dribbling here, a lot of passes though.
Now Johnson's going to try to dribble around and lose the ball on the dribble. Now Sissel controls it and she'll take it the other way quickly. Kicks it off to Cook. Cook pulls a 3-pointer. No good off the side of the rim. But an offensive rebound by Magdalenas, who gets it right to Cook somehow.
Senators really bad about giving the other team offensive rebounds.
The Lady Senators need to do a much better job boxing out. Now Sissel's going to get right to the basket. Puts up a shot. It's too strong. And Johnson controls the rebound. Johnson will bring it up, kicks it ahead to Brown. Madison tosses it inside for Nance, and it's just taken away, but now a foul will be called. Foul's on 44, Ainsley Nance trying to go for the ball.
And now 2 substitutions coming in for the Senators. Number 40, Riley Hall, and number 12, Lexi Griffiths. And out goes Madison Brown and Ainsley Nance.
23,
Taking it up for the Braves is number 21, Rose, who passes it to Sissel.
Now we're going to kick it back off to Hurst, who just came in the game. Sissel with it, gives it to Cook. Another 3-pointer, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Senators. Brown with it.
Right side to Lexi Griffiths.
Lexi goes inside, but now kicks it back out. Johnson's not going to pull the mid-range jump shot. It is no good off the side of the rim. Pass is knocked away, and it will be Lady Braves' ball. Magdalenas with it. Magdalenas guarded by Griffiths. They kick it into the corner. Now they get the ball right in the middle. Good ball movement there, and the 3-pointer is good by Sissel, giving the Lady Braves the lead back.
And right there is an example of why we had to face guard her. She just hits those shots when she's open.
Johnson with it now. Johnson gives it off to Lexi. Mackenzie Brown with it.
Shelby Griffiths with it up top. Back to Mackenzie Brown.
Brown tries to go inside.
Gives it up to Atlanta Johnson up top.
Johnson drives right, hands it off.
Kinsey Brown pushes middle, passes out to Shelby Griffiths. Looking inside to the post, but drives in. Layup is a little bit strong there, over the basket. But it's now taken up the court by Rose. Gives it to Magellanes.
Magellanes will now set something else up. Coach calls a play. Magellanes will dribble to the right side now. Gives it off to Cook. Pass is knocked away. It will stay with the Lady Braves. Looked like they were trying to get the ball to 21 Rose on the cut. Now 14 Smith comes into the game for the Lady Braves, coming in for 22 Cook. They get the ball into Rose. Rose is going to hand it off to Magellanes. Just about a minute to go in the first half. Lexi Griffiths now applying a lot of ball pressure. She's going to pick up a foul.
Foul 12, Lexi Griffiths. Her first team 4, substitution.
Now 22 Madison Brown checks in the game, coming in for 20 Mackenzie Brown. Magellanes is going to get it into Rose. Rose guarded by Griffiths. Now Magellanes is going to try to go inside, stops, kicks it back out. There's a three-point try. It's no good, but an offensive rebound by Magellanes.
So many offensive rebounds here tonight.
Sissel gets it inside, and she's going to hit the layup. Now a 30-second timeout will be called.
So we will stay here.
So Lady Senators, ever since going on that 11-2 run, have now given up 7 straight points, and now the Lady Braves lead 15-11. We'll see how the Lady Senators respond here. Looks like there's a few substitutions for both teams. We'll see who they were when we get back into it. Substitutions appear to be 20 Lexi Rose for the Lady Braves. .44 Ainsley Nance came back in for the Lady Senators.
Johnson now taking it up for the Senators.
She's going to dribble it to the right side, it looks like.
Appears the Senators are setting something up.
I think the Lady Braves now are in a 2-3 zone. Looks like the Lady Senators might just go for the last shot here. They tried to do that earlier in the first quarter, but didn't end up working too well. 12 seconds on the clock now. Lexi Griffiths with it. Gives it off to her sister Shelby. She goes left, kicks it off to Johnson. Just 5 seconds on the clock. Lexi Griffiths with it. Lexi puts up the shot, and it is no good off the front of the rim, but an offensive rebound. That shot is no good by Shelby Griffiths. May not have even got it off in time. But that will be the end of the first half, where the Lady Braves are currently on a 7-0 run and now lead 15-11. We'll now go to a couple of breaks and come back for some stats and the second half.
Bishop Seed is more than just seed sales. They're a multifaceted business. Owner Brady Bishop is a channel seedsman who knows your fields and can recommend an elite product designed to perform in your area and maximize the profitability of every acre on your farm. Bishop Seeds also offers chemical sales for the ever-expanding chemical industry and a variety of cover crops to help keep erosion down and yield up. They also offer climate field view so you can make a data-driven decision to maximize the return on every acre. Reach out and give Brady a call at 812-620-4624.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Bob Lovell with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. This is our weekly conversation about all things IHSAA related. Commissioner, blockbuster news announcement yesterday. The boys state tournament date will change due to the IHSAA's relationship with the Indiana Sports Corporation and Indiana and all of us who are involved in the NCAA tournament. I know these have been discussions that have been ongoing, but we have clarity and we kind of have an idea of what's going to happen in the month of March.
We do, and it's Indiana, and March is about basketball, and certainly the announcement with the NCAA coming here for their entire tournament a couple weeks ago was an important announcement. But we're going to play a little high school basketball during that same time, and glad to do it. We're also going to be able to celebrate our state championship in our home venue for the state finals, and that's Bankers Life Fieldhouse. And we're certainly happy to be able to do that.
I think what gets lost in all of this is that you and I and a whole lot of other people are in the event business. We've been in the event business for long times, large portions of our careers. We know what it takes to put on events. We know what to do about championships. We understand that there are a lot of moving parts, and there are obviously a lot of moving parts for the on a yearly basis for your boys and girls basketball championships and football and wrestling and all the others. But this just adds another layer. A few things we're out of our comfort zone as we get ready to face the NCAA tournament.
It does. And, I would look at this as like anything else with COVID and what this year's been about. It's been about compromise and adjustments, and that's where we're at here again. The boys tournament, there's a lot that goes into that, just as there is the girls or swimming or wrestling or gymnastics, whatever we have going on this winter. And certainly disruptions are not taken lightly and not something we want to do, because people plan their lives around high school basketball and high school athletics, and we're happy that they do that. And anytime we have to make a change of this magnitude, we know that it affects people. It affects people, and we certainly do not like to do that. But sometimes we just have to do what's best, and as we see it, and our board sees it, and that's why we find ourselves with the boys' state tournament a week later this year.
The specifics of the deal are, as you say, is the boys' tournament will be a week later than normally scheduled, and it has no impact on the girls, correct?
That is correct. It has no impact on the girls' tournament. It'll go off on the originally published dates. And matter of fact, we're there. We got a draw this weekend.
Yeah,
Sunday.
We do. I'm expecting a police escort probably from 465 on the south side of Indy all the way up to Meridian Street. Is that asking too much on a Sunday?
Bob, to get you in our studio and present those blankets.
Okay.
We're going to do what we need to do.
Well, you know what? You know that I and Greg Rakestraw, number one, we're honored to be asked. And secondly, it's just so much fun. It's so much fun to be with you and your staff. And we all know what's at stake, and we know how important a night like Sunday night is to find out who's going to be playing whom.
Yeah, and it's just evident over the years we've watched those. The team is a bonding activity. It's a time to refocus the season on the tournament. It's, as they say, they're moving to the end of the season. Where I come from, we call that putting the hay in the barn. So hay's in the barn, and it's really time to look and see, are we better? Are we ready to go? And we're going to have some teams make some run in this tournament that didn't expect to early on, and we're going to have upsets like we have, but that's what's exciting about Indiana basketball.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
In 2015, we launched the Dolly Parton Imagination Library. This is phase 2 of the Happily Ever After project. With the assistance of several local donors and sponsors, along with 5 years of fundraising by the Washington County Youth Foundation, we finally had enough resources to launch the service. The Dolly Parton Imagination Library is a free service that mails age-appropriate books to all required Washington County children under the age of 5. Although the faces of the leadership of the Washington County Community Foundation have changed over time, as is always the case with any healthy, thriving organization, the core values and mission remain the same. We continue to work diligently to assist our donors in creating a legacy that is meaningful to them. All of our success is directly related to the generosity of the sons and daughters of Washington County. We will continue to help our donors give back to our community through our foundation and improve the quality of life in our county.
And as time's running down for the third quarter, we're going to go over some game stats in terms of points. Starting with the Braves, Kaylee Magallanes has 2, Caitlin Cook has 5, and Emily Sissel has 8. And for the Senators, Lexi Griffith has 4, Mackenzie Brown has 2, and Madison Brown has 5. Only 15 seconds on the clock before we resume the game into the second half.
Lady Braves do lead 15-11. Will be the Lady Senators' ball, as 12 Lexi Griffiths will bring it up. Griffiths going to give it off to Brown. Madison Brown goes inside. She's going to stop. Good cut there by Mackenzie. Her layup is no good. Ball is knocked away and Sissel controls it. Magallanes will now bring it up for the Lady Braves. Gives it right back to Sissel once they cross the timeline. Sissel's now going to hand it back off. Now 22, Madison Brown looking to go back to face guarding Sissel. Cook now gets it, tries to go inside on Griffiths. Now that she hands it off, puts up a shot, and it is no good. 21, Rose will go to the free throw line for 2 shots.
Foul on 20, Mackenzie Brown.
Called the foul on Mackenzie Brown, number 20. First shot is up and no good.
Shooter number 21, Kayla Rose.
Rose will now have one more shot. Second shot is up and that one goes, giving the Lady Braves a 5-point lead.
Orlando Johnson is now bringing it up for the Senators.
Johnson sets something up. Kicks it onto the left wing.
To Brown. Looking inside, but gets it back up top to Hall.
Hall is going to give it back to Brown. Now they're going to finally throw it down low. Mackenzie Brown kicks it out for Johnson for the 3-pointer. It's no good, but an offensive rebound by Griffiths. Griffiths stuck in the corner, but they're just going to dribble it outside. Griffiths now looking for somewhere to go. Gives it off to Brown up top. Griffiths gets it back. They toss it down low for Hall. Hall puts up the shot, no good. Had a good look there, but just couldn't get it to fall.
But now Magallanes will take it up for the Braves.
Magallanes hands it off to Sissel. Sissel goes right, gives it off to Cook, guarded heavily by Griffiths. Now we're going to kick it back out to Rose. Rose is guarded by Mackenzie Brown. Cook gives it off into the corner.
Oh,
Now ball is tipped away, but controlled by Lady Braves. Now Cook's going to get it back, still guarded by Griffiths. Magdalenas now tries to go inside, goes right, then back left, kicks it into the corner for Rose, who puts up the three-pointer, and it is no good off the rim, and it will be out of bounds off of 30 Sissel, and it will be the Lady Senators' ball. Now Johnson will bring it up for the Lady Senators. Johnson brings it up slowly. Looks like the Lady Senators in that same set they were in last possession. Johnson gets it in the corner. Johnson's going to dribble it out, give it off to Griffiths. Griffiths swings it across the hall.
It's to Brown on the left wing.
Sissel was giving Hall a lot of space on the three-point line, but Riley Hall not much of a three-point shooter. A good screen.
There. Pass probably didn't need to be there on that play. But now Magdalenas will take it up for the Braves.
Magdalenas is going to give it off to Hall. Hall looking for somewhere to go, dribbles around Johnson, gives it off to Cook. Cook gets a screen, that will be a moving screen. That was on 11, Magdalenas. Lexi Griffiths was slow to get up, but appears to be okay. Now Johnson will bring it up again for the Lady Senators. Johnson goes to the right wing for Brown. Brown's going to give it off to Hall. Hall's now back over to Griffiths. Now they get it back up to Mackenzie Brown. Johnson now with it, goes into the corner for Griffiths, throws it down low, knocked out of bounds, saved by Mackenzie Brown, but the Lady Braves get it. Magdalenas is going to take it up. She gives it off into the corner. Now they're going to kick it back out. Magdalenas with it. She's going to dribble back up top and set a play up. She's going to try to go left side, picks up her dribble. Now it's going to toss it all the way back right side, and a timeout will be called by the Lady Braves. Will just be a 30-second timeout. So far in this first quarter, appears to be, or in this second half, it appears to be low scoring again, just like the first half, where only 1 point has been scored, and it's been about 3.5 minutes. So we'll see how both teams respond to this.
We can only hope for the Senators that doesn't go as slow and is stuck at 0 as it did the first half.
The Senators have not scored yet in this half, still with their 11 points that they entered halftime with. Will be the Lady Braves ball coming out of the timeout. Magdalenas will take it out. And it appears the Lady Senators have gone back to their 1-3-1 zone. They opened the game up with it, but they weren't in it for a real long time.
Now Sissel has it.
They really gave
over to Magdalenas.
They really had a problem getting rebounds out of this. This is what they started out with and gave up 5 rebounds on the first possession.
Sissel missed a 3 there, but it's rebounded almost by them, but Senators are able to retain it.
And now
it's knocked away.
Good defensive play. Now they're going to try to push it up. Rose is going to go inside and gets the layup to go. Looks like 20. Mackenzie Brown fell down right there, and then just a miscommunication by the rest of the Lady Senator team got the easy layup for the Lady Braves. Brown's not going to kick it in the corner to Johnson. Johnson tosses it down low for Hall. Just a bad pass, and Magdalenas is going to take it away.
Well, there's some miscommunication, almost as if she expected Hall to drop there. But it would have been just too far into the basket to score regardless.
Sissel now with it, gets a screen from Magdalenas. Good roll. Magdalenas gets inside, puts up a shot, and got it to go.
It was a good shot contest, but let go.
Now the Lady Braves have their largest lead of the game at 9 points. And now a full timeout will be called by the Lady Senators. Things not going their way. We'll go to a commercial break and come back for the next 3 minutes and 22 seconds of the third quarter.
The recent market volatility has affected just about everybody's financial and investment situations. So if you're planning on retiring soon, will it still be possible? Of course, with many people's jobs being affected by the coronavirus pandemic, your retirement plans may have been thrown into confusion. But assuming your employment is stable, you'll need to review your retirement goals and progress you've made towards achieving them, so you can determine what moves, if any, you need to make. Then ask yourself some questions. For starters, are you flexible enough to make some changes to your retirement lifestyle? If you can find a way to make it less costly, you may not need to change your current investment strategy significantly. Also, if necessary, are you willing to work longer than you had originally projected so that you can put more money into your IRA or 401k? Here's another question. When should you take Social Security? The longer you wait, the bigger your monthly payments. Even in the midst of uncertainty, you still have choices. Consider them carefully and make the decision that works for you. For more information, contact Edward Jones Financial Advisor Ryan Kemp at 812-620-5604. Member SIPC.
Hello and welcome back to West Washington for tonight's game between the Lady Braves and the Lady Senators.
It's currently the Lady Senators' ball. Alexi Griffiths with it. Griffiths goes into the corner for Johnson. Now going to kick it back out.
Brown with it up top, passes it to Madison Brown on the right wing.
Goes into the corner for Griffiths. Griffiths tries to throw it down low. Seen many of those passes trying to be thrown down low. They're just taken away. There's a pass down low, and it's going to be knocked away, but Lady Senators controlled this one.
Johnson now with it, controls it up top.
Johnson's going to set something else up. Gives it off to Griffiths on the right wing. Griffiths goes in the corner for Johnson. Now back up top for Griffiths.
Hall holds it up top, rotates it around to Madison Brown on the left wing. Into the corner to Lexi Griffiths.
Griffiths going to try to go inside. A good move there. Now they're going to swing it all the way back across. Johnson now with it on the wing. Johnson goes in the corner for Brown. Now they're going to swing it back around.
Looks like they're going to pass it around until they see an opening in the post.
It looks like 40 Riley Hall and 20 Mackenzie Brown are like rotating down low on the block. Now Alexi Griffiths going to pull a three-pointer. It's no good. Bounced around on the rim twice and just fell out. Sissel will now bring it up. Gives it off left side to Rose. Lady Senators still in their 1-3-1 zone. They're going to kick it up all the way across. That was 40 Hall who just came in. Now she's going to go inside, and a blocking foul will be called as Alandra Johnson hit the ground hard. And she is slow to get up. And I don't know if she's okay right now. She appeared to just hit the ground really hard. Not sure if she hit her head or what happened, but now I think 5 Shelby Griffith's going to come in for her.
Substitution number 5, Shelby Griffith.
Now 40 Hall, who just came in, will shoot 2 free throws. First shot is good. She'll have one more for a chance to give the Lady Braves an 11-point lead. Lady Senators 6 minutes into the quarter are still scoreless. Shot is up, no good off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Mackenzie Brown. Foul was on the Lady Braves. It was on 30 Sissel. That's, I believe, her 3rd foul.
And you are correct about that.
Now 14 Smith and 22 Cook come in. Coming in for 21 Rose and 30 Sissel. Lexi Griffiths will now bring it up. Looks like there'll be another substitution at the next dead ball for the Lady Braves. Kinsey Brown with it, picks it up about the free throw line, kicks it back out. Now Griffiths throws it down low for Brown, kicks it back out. Mackenzie Brown for the three-pointer. It's no good off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Riley Hall, and a foul will be called. They could have been called a jump ball right there, but they called the foul. I think that was on 14, and it was. That was 14 Smith.
Now the Senators have another chance to score here.
25, Grace Hall.
Now 25 Hall comes into the game, coming in for 24 Robinson. Lady Senators now take it out under their own basket. It appear to be in a box set. Hall comes across, gets the ball in the corner. Looking down low, throws it down low and it's just thrown away. That has happened many times this game where the Lady Senators have tried to throw it down low to the post and have just thrown it too high or too outside. Magallanes will now bring it up. It's on the right side, goes inside, tries to get all the way to the basket, picks it up about the elbow and swings it back out. Cook now with it. Cook guarded heavily by Griffiths. Ball is lost out of bounds and it will be the Lady Braves' ball. Now it appears some Lady Braves fans apparently wanted a foul right there on Griffiths, but it looked like pretty good defense from over here.
Grace Hall now with it up the top of the key, guarded by Shelby Griffiths.
They throw it into the high post for Magallanes. She goes inside, good move there, but a foul will be called. It was on 22 Madison Brown. And now that's just the third team foul, so Lady Braves will take it out underneath their own basket. They also go into a box set, just like the Lady Senators. Having trouble getting it in. Throws it up top. Magallanes got it, but then has to save it. Almost a backcourt violation. Good save there.
Moves right to Hall.
Magallanes gives it off. Hall goes inside, throws it down low, kicks it right back out. There's a three-pointer. It is no good, in and out.
The Senators get possession there.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter, actually 40 seconds.
Madison Brown goes right to Mackenzie Brown, who takes it back. Looking for Lexi Griffiths up top and gets the pass there. Over left side, Shelby Griffiths.
Griffiths gets a screen from Hall, now kicks it back across. Brown throws it down low, good pass to Hall, and one. As that is the Lady Senators' first points of the second half. Just 26 and a half seconds remain in this third quarter. Chance to make it a 7-point game here at the free throw line. No good off the back of the rim. It's rebounded by the Lady Braves. Gives it off to Magallanes and she'll bring it up. She's guarded by Madison Brown. Magallanes goes inside, loses the ball. Brown gets it. Madison Brown's going to go all the way to the basket, puts up the layup and got it to go. Quick 4 points right there for the Lady Senators. Now Magallanes starts to push it quickly, only 5 seconds on the clock. Magallanes gets all the way to the basket and is going to be fouled by 22 Madison Brown. Now substitution will be 30 Sissel. Sissel comes in for 40 Hall. They get it inside to Magallanes. It's taken away. Lexi Griffiths with it, and that will be the end of the third quarter, where the Lady Braves lead 21-15. We'll now go to a commercial break and come back for the fourth quarter.
As your American Family Insurance agent, Michael Long can offer you dependable auto, home, business, and life insurance, as well as other insurance products. He's big enough to serve and small enough to care. His team and their unique backgrounds, trainings, and experiences have prepared them well to help meet your insurance needs. Additionally, as residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you. Together, they are building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. When it comes to your car insurance, you deserve more than a card tucked in your glove box. That's why American Family Car Insurance goes beyond a piece of paper or an app to give you smart, customized coverage and real peace of mind. No matter how your life changes, you can feel comfortable you will have the right auto insurance protection and support every step of the way. Not sure how much or what type of coverage is right for you? Michael Long is the person to talk to.
Welcome back to West Washington for the fourth quarter of action. Going into this fourth quarter, it is 21-15. The Lady Braves are up by 6.
And will be the Lady Braves ball coming out of the quarter.
Well said, Titan.
Thank you. Now it looks like Lady Senators will be going into a press here, putting a lot of pressure on, down by 6 points.
Sissel gives it to Hall here.
Hall is going to try to go right. Good defense by Griffiths. And now foul is going to be called on Brown, Madison Brown.
That was her second.
Foul on 22, Madison Brown, her third.
Oh, that was her third. My bad.
Magallanes will now take it out on the sideline. Gets it in the backcourt for Rose. Rose gives it off to Hall. Hall guarded by Shelby Griffiths. Again, we have the lineup where the two sets of sisters in with the Browns and the Griffiths. Magallanes goes into the post now. Good move, good spin move, and gets the layup to go. Very good move right there. Now Griffiths going to go left. Gives it off to Shelby Griffiths. Now kicks it back around. Lexi now with the ball. Lexi goes over to Shelby. Now they're going to kick it back out to Madison. Now they're going to swing it over to McKenzie, looking down low for Riley Hall. I think that's where they're trying to go. Lady Braves playing very good defense. Lexi now dribbles it back out. Is going to go back to the middle of the court and set up a different play. Hall gets the ball up top. Hall's going to kick it over to Mackenzie Brown. Gets it inside. Lexi Griffiths puts up the shot, and it is good off the backboard. Now Sissel will bring it up. Gives it off to Magallanes.
Drives up the middle.
Gets all the way to the basket. That shot is no good. Too strong. Fell off the front of the rim. Now, Mackenzie Brown brings it up, gives it off to Shelby Griffiths. She goes inside, puts up the shot, and a foul will be called. I think it was on the floor, though. Foul's on 21, Rose. Substitution now, 3, Alandra Johnson. Coming in for 20, Mackenzie Brown. Madison Brown having trouble getting it in. Toss it up to Johnson all the way up top. Johnson's going to go over to Griffiths on the right wing. Our ball is kicked all the way back across. Madison Brown with it. Madison's going to dribble right, give it off to Shelby. Looked like she's going to give it off to Lexi right there. They're going to swing it back around. Brown goes inside, puts up the shot. It is good, but
What's on the floor? Who was it on?
Foul was on 21, Rose. Foul was on the floor, so will be out of bounds. 16 fouls by the Lady Braves. The next foul will put the Lady Senators at the free throw line. Brown taking it out, toss it up to Griffiths. Shelby Griffiths takes a dribble and gives it off to her sister Lexi. Johnson with it now. Lady Senators down by 6, so now Lady Braves fans apparently wanted to foul there. I didn't exactly see what happened. May have been something down low.
Johnson with it up top. Goes left side to Madison Brown, who looks inside, but it's thrown out again. We've seen already a few of those tonight. The angle just isn't there for that throw.
They need to try to get, like for that one, they needed to try to be in the corner and throw maybe a bounce pass down there if it would have been able to steal the man off. That's a jump shot good by 25 Grace Hall, giving the Lady Braves an 8-point lead. Johnson will now bring it up. Johnson kicks it over to Griffiths. Shelby Griffiths throws it inside for Lexi. Lexi picks up her dribble, is now double teamed. She gets it back out. Hall puts up the mid-range jump shot and got it to go. Good shot there. Now Magallanes will bring it up. Magallanes goes right, gonna go right back left. She's made that move a bunch of times this game. It's been working out for her. Sissel now goes inside. It's gonna kick it right back out. Might see Lady Braves use a little bit of time. Now Magallanes gonna go inside. Kicks it back out. 6-point lead with 4.5 minutes to go. Now a double team. Now it appears the Lady Senators are trying to go for like a trap, like a double team. Just went for that up top. Now Sissel's going to take a step back jump shot and get it to go. Back up to an 8-point game.
Lexi Griffiths takes it up for the Senators.
Coach Schmeier's going to call up a play. Griffiths gets the ball back up top.
Less than 4 minutes remain in this quarter. And they have to make 8 points up at least without giving up any more.
Shelby Griffiths came out off a double screen. Now a charging foul is going to be called. That was on Alandra Johnson.
Foul number 3, Landry Johnson, her second, team 6.
Now 20, Mackenzie Brown comes in for 5, Shelby Griffiths. So now the Lady Senators are back with their original starting 5.
But timeout was called.
Just a 30-second timeout.
Timeout called by the Senators.
Will be Lady Braves ball when we come back from this timeout.
And while we're in this timeout, I would like to say we're not the best at reading names, so we do apologize if we've messed up anyone's name for the Lady Braves.
Yep.
Throughout this entire game, because I don't think we've changed any pronunciations.
So we'll see how Lady Senators can respond here. Down by 8 points with under 4 minutes to go left in the game. They're going to need to, they really just need to not give up any more points. Like, it's already going to be tough enough to come back down by 8, but if they keep giving up baskets, especially offensive rebounds and baskets, which they really had a problem with at the beginning of the game. Magalanis will bring it out underneath the basket. Gets it into Sissel. Sissel will now bring it up. Lady Senators in a 1-2 zone, or 1-2-2 press, looks like. Sissel now is going to kick it back up to Magalanis. Now Lady Senators double team in the corner. Not able to get anything out of it. Kick it back. Cook with it in the corner. Is going to swing it all the way back up for Sissel. Perfect pass there. And now Sissel's going to get the layup to go. If that pass would have been a little to the left, right, or just a little too low, then that would have been taken away.
But Sissel having a good game, 12 points already.
Now Browns tries to go inside, but gives it off to Griffiths. Pulls a deep three-pointer and got it to go. Very good shot there. Magalanis kicks it up and then gets it back. Lady Senators in their 1-3-1 zone. Magalanis goes right inside, kicks it out to Cook. Cook's going to dribble it back up top. Try to go inside. Pass is deflected by Riley Hall, but the Lady Braves retain possession, and now they're going to throw it into the backcourt, and it will be an over and back call. Good effort there by 22 Madison Brown to try to get the ball and get the layup before the over and back call. Now Brown will take it out underneath her own basket. Now we're under 3 minutes to go. Gets it in to Griffiths, who puts up another three. Got it to go. 2 threes in a row.
The way they're playing, they have a chance to come back here in this game.
Magalanis goes between two people, loses the ball, and now a jump ball will be called, and it will be the Lady Senators' ball.
Already seen a sudden change in the Senators' offense and defense.
Just forced a turnover there with Lexi Griffiths hitting 2 threes on back-to-back plays. Would really love another one right here. Cut it to a 1-point game. Griffiths will bring it up. But now we'll give it back to Johnson. Lady Senators go into a box set. Gives it off to the top. Madison Brown with it. Gives it to Griffiths. Throws it down low for Hall. Hall tries to go inside. Now foul will be called on 11 Magalonis.
And he said it was on the shot, so she will get 2 shots there at the line.
Second, steps on the line, 2 shots, Riley Hall.
First shot is no good.
Substitutions. 21.
Now 21, Rose comes into the game. Hall will have one more shot. That is no good. But
Offensive rebound by Madison Brown.
and now travel will be called. Got a good offensive rebound there, but just fell to the ground, and now a turnover. Now a 30-second timeout will be called by the Lady Braves. Actually, no, we'll change it to a full timeout. So we'll go to a commercial break and come back for the next 2 minutes in the game.
At the heart of the Channel brand are the relationships we build with farmers like you. We call it seedsmanship. With Channel, you'll experience our seedsmanship at work services on your farm through the year-round, hands-on, customized service of your Channel seedsman. Your local Channel seedsman, Brady Bishop, knows your fields and can recommend an elite seed product designed to perform in your area and maximize the profitability of every acre. Contact Brady, your local Channel seedsman, at 812-620-4624.
Welcome back to West Washington for the night's game between the West Washington Senators and the Borden Braves. On the clock now is 2 minutes and 8 seconds in this fourth quarter. And the Senators only down by 4 in this 25-29 game. But a high foul count on both teams, so we could see some free throws here going into this fourth quarter. The rest of it, at least.
Looks like the Lady Senators might be in a man-to-man press now. Magalonis throws it in to Rose. Rose goes back to Magalonis. She'll bring it up, guard by Johnson. 2 minutes to go now. Now we have Hall with it, going back left
To Sissel.
Sissel guard heavily. Brown playing some good defense, puts up the shot. It's an air ball, will be out of bounds, and it will be the Lady Senators ball. Johnson will now bring it up. Johnson's going to go to the left side. Kick it back up top for Brown. Madison Brown with it. Hall was open down low, but I don't think realized it. Will be out of bounds, but will be the Lady Senators ball. 22, Madison Brown will take it out. Lady Senators back in a box set. Fonzie Griffiths coming around. Griffiths thought about the shot. She's hit 2 in this fourth quarter. They give it off to Hall in the high post. Gives it off to Griffiths. Griffiths may have had a 3 there if she would have stayed back. Puts it up, hits the side of the backboard. Now it was rebounded by Cook, and now Sissel will take it the other way. May have had an opportunity to trap there, but and now good hustle, and they're going to call a foul on 22, Madison Brown. Had a pretty good chance right there to steal. Ball was loose, but foul called, going for the ball. That might be her 4th, and it is her 4th foul. Now at the free throw line, 25, Grace Hall. Hall's shot is up and no good, in and out. Riley Hall controls the rebound, kicks it ahead to Griffiths. Now we just have about a minute to go. Lady Senators still down by 4, 29-25. Griffiths almost lost the ball right there, but gets it back. Now Mackenzie Brown with it, goes up top for Hall. Swings it back across to Griffiths. Coming up top is Johnson, pulls a 3-pointer. It is no good off the front of the rim. That would have been huge. Now about 40 seconds to go. Magalonis dribbling it up. Might have to see a foul here. Magalonis goes right, gives it off to Rose. Rose now going to go around Hall, kicks it out into the corner.
Gives
Now
it
they're
to
going to have to foul.
Magalanis, who now is fouled by Alandra Johnson. With that 8th foul, they now have the bonus shot at the line.
Will be a 1-and-1 here for Magalonis. Shot is no good off the back of the rim, so missed out on 2 shots right there. Now they're going to have to push. They only have 20 seconds.
There's no time to slow it down here. I don't know what they're doing exactly, but
Griffiths goes aside. And a blocking foul will be called. We'll be on the floor, so we'll just be a 1-and-1 instead of the 2 shots for the shooting foul. Lexi Griffiths really needs these 2 free throws.
If she hits both of these here, she's able to put the Senators into a tying or winning position because they'll only be down by 2 to tie.
Smart. Griffith's shot is up. It is good. Now it's just a 3-point game, 16.8 seconds on the clock. Griffith's shot is up and good. 2-point game now. And a 30-second timeout will be called by the Lady Senators. So might see, actually no, we'll be changed to a full timeout. So we'll go to a commercial break and come back for the next 16.5 seconds of basketball.
In 2012, the Washington County Community Foundation began working on its next big initiative, Education Matters. The goal of Education Matters is to increase the educational attainment of adults residing in our county. The initial focus has centered on adults with some college and no degree. With the assistance of scholarships and a peer mentoring program, the foundation began helping adults return to college to complete their degree or obtain a certification in 2013. Realizing that strength lies in numbers, Washington County partnered with Clark, Floyd, Harrison, and Scott counties to create Education Matters Southern Indiana. This initiative continues to build.
Welcome back to West Washington. Time is winding down here, 16.8 seconds on the clock, and the game is only 27-29 between the Borden Lady Braves and the West Washington Lady Senators. Right now, the current possession is to the Braves, so they have the upper hand with these final seconds. They're probably gonna have to draw a foul here.
Magalonis taking it out, runs the baseline, gets it into Sissel, a double team.
Back to Magalonis.
No foul called right there, and now they're gonna have to foul Sissel with 10.2 seconds. I think they wanted to foul Magalonis right there as she missed the 1-and-1 just a minute ago. Lady Senators have to make sure that the lone shooter, Sissel, does not get an offensive rebound here. That would probably be killer. Shot is no good. Will be rebounded by Brown. Down by 2 points. Lexi Griffiths taking it up. 5 seconds on the clock. Gets in the corner for Brown. Kicks it out up top. Goes inside. Throws it inside. Now Griffiths puts up the layup and got it to go. And that will be a tie game, ending the fourth quarter off a buzzer beater by Lexi Griffiths. So we'll now go to overtime. What a play there. Ball was loose, and now...
We haven't even seen an overtime all year, have we?
No, we have not. Thought right there that when the ball was on the ground there wasn't going to be a chance. So now we'll have another, I believe, 4 minutes. Yep, 4 minutes on the clock for overtime. So tie game at 29.
For the Senators, their lead scorer is number 12, Lexi Griffiths, who's currently sitting at 16 points. And for the Braves, their lead scorer is number 30, Emily Sissel, who's sitting on 12 points.
Lady Senators ended the quarter on a 12-2 run. They were down 27. Actually, no, they were down 29-17. So now actually went on a 12-0 run. So we'll have 4 more minutes of basketball here at West Washington Junior Senior High School. Looks like this time Riley Hall will be jumping.
And for the Braves, looks like number 21, Kayla Rose, is going to be doing the jump. Team swap on the sides are on. Senators get possession here.
Looked like Sissel may have been able to get that ball, but just went right over her head, and it was controlled by Madison Brown. Now Madison with it, up top, throws it into the corner for Johnson. Johnson takes a few dribbles, goes inside, kicks it right back out. Now Brown with it, kicks it all the way back across for Johnson. Johnson goes inside, puts up the shot, and no good. An air ball will be out of bounds and will be the Lady Braves ball. Lady Senators back off their press. 30 seconds in to overtime. 22, Madison Brown has to be careful up there. She does have 4 fouls. Now Rose with it. Rose is going to hand it off to Cook. Now gives it off into the corner for Hall. Hall goes inside, kicks it back out to Magalonis. Magalonis hands it off to Hall. Hall guarded by Brown. Hall goes left, gives it inside. Magalonis now goes all the way to the basket, gets the layup up there, but does not fall. Lexi Griffiths now bringing it up, gives it off to Hall, and the layup is no good, but an offensive rebound by Brown, and a foul will be called. I think it was on 22, Cook. So now we'll have 2 shots for 22, Madison Brown.
Second team is 9.
I believe it's 2 shots here.
Yes, it was a shooting foul.
Shot is good, giving the Lady Senators the lead. From now on, any foul by either team will result in a 2-shot foul. Both free throws are good. So now Lady Senators up by 2. We have Hall with it. Hall's going to go left. Kicks it back right for Rose. Rose gets a screen, goes inside, puts up the jump shot. Good off the backboard. Just 2.5 minutes to go now in overtime. Johnson now brings it up. Johnson goes to Brown on the wing. Brown kicks it back up to Griffiths. Griffiths going to give it back to Mackenzie Brown. Now Madison Brown with it. Johnson with it at the top of the key. Johnson goes to Griffiths on the left wing. Now back into the corner. Brown kicks it back up top to Brown. Lady Senators just passing around, looking down low for Riley Hall, who's posting up all over the paint.
Just under 2 minutes now in this overtime remain.
Griffiths now gives it to Johnson. Looked like she's about to cut in. Brown gives it off to Griffiths. Now back up top for Johnson. Lady Senators taking it slow right now, really want to get a good shot. Brown goes inside, stops, kicks it out for Griffiths. Griffiths now tries to go into the post and now is going to dribble it back out. Under 1.5 minutes to go. Johnson with it, kicks it over to Mackenzie Brown. Brown hands it off. Madison goes back to Johnson. Johnson's going to go into the corner for Brown. Now they're going to kick it back out. Just a minute to go now. Lady Senators have had the ball for a while now. Mackenzie Brown with it, gives it off to Hall at the top of the key. Johnson now has it, and it's going to be a jump ball, and it will be the Lady Braves ball. That was not what you wanted to see for the Lady Senators, as had the ball for all this time, didn't even get one shot up, as jump ball will go to the Lady Braves. Hall will bring it up, guarded by Brown, who does have 4 fouls. Hall's going to dribble it to the left side, kick it up top for Rose. Ball screen by Magalonis, and now they're going to swing it all the way back out to her. 30 seconds on the clock.
Magalonis might hold it here.
Magalonis goes inside, and now is just going to step right back out. Now she's going to go left, gets a ball screen. Johnson falls to the ground. They kick it inside of Magalonis. It'll be out of bounds with 11.8 seconds to go. Will be Lady Senators' ball.
Neither team were able to get a shot off, or at least any points, after holding the ball.
Now Griffiths will dribble right to the sideline right in front of their bench. Now a timeout will be called. Believe it will be a full timeout. So we're going to go to a quick commercial break and come back for the final 8 seconds.
Bishop Seed is more than just seed sales. They're a multifaceted business. Owner Brady Bishop is a channel seedsman who knows your fields and can recommend an elite product designed to perform in your area and maximize the profitability of every acre on your farm. Bishop Seeds also offers chemical sales for the ever-expanding chemical industry and a variety of cover crops to help keep erosion down and yield up. They also offer climate field view so you can make a data-driven decision to maximize the return on every acre. Reach out and give Brady a call at 812-620-4624.
Welcome back to overtime in tonight's game between the Lady Braves and the Lady Senators. Only 8.1 seconds remain in this tied ball game of 31-31.
Will be the Lady Senators' ball taken out on the sideline. 22, Madison Brown will take it out. Lady Senators in a box set again. They get into Johnson. 7 seconds on the clock. Johnson gets a screen, gives it off to Griffiths. Griffiths going to go inside, step back, throw it down low. Brown loses the ball, and now we're going to go to a second overtime with this tie game at 31-31. Only 2 points scored by each team there in that overtime. We're now going to go to a commercial break and come back for the second overtime.
Bishop Seed is more than just seed sales. They're a multifaceted business. Owner Brady Bishop is a channel seedsman who knows your fields and can recommend an elite product designed to perform in your area and maximize the profitability of every acre on your farm. Bishop Seeds also offers chemical sales for the ever-expanding chemical industry and a variety of cover crops to help keep erosion down and yield up. They also offer climate field view so you can make a data-driven decision to maximize the return on every acre. Reach out and give Brady a call at 812-620-4624.
Welcome back to West Washington. Now going into the second overtime. 31-31.
A foul by each team would put them in the double bonus. So we'll have a
Third tip-off.
Yep. This one again by Hall and Rose. Tip is won by the Lady Braves as Grace Hall will bring it up. Hall goes to the left side, kicks it up top for Rose. Rose gets a ball screen by Magalonis. Sissel drives all the way around.
Magalonis with it up top, passes it right to Hall.
Hall now looking right side. No one really there, kicks it back left for Rose. 30 seconds into the overtime. Rose goes inside, kicks back out to Hall.
It's a screen from Sissel.
Gonna get all the way to the basket, puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded by Brown. Madison Brown will take it up. Brown gives it off to Johnson. Johnson gives it off to Brown. Cuts away, and now Mackenzie Brown looking down low. She's gonna go left side, get into the paint, kick it back out. Johnson now within the corner, swings back across. Griffiths with it now. see what the Lady Senators can do here. They get down low to Griffiths. Griffiths now going to kick it back out and swing it around. Might see the Lady Senators do what they did last overtime, go really slow and try to get a good shot. If there is a jump ball like the last overtime, they do have the possession arrow. Now ball is almost thrown away. That may have been an over and back call. I don't know if one of the Lady Braves ever touched it, but the Lady Senators now control it. Griffiths now throws it down low for Hall. Hall gets the layup to go, giving the Lady Senators a 2-point lead. Magalanos now brings it up, gives it off to Hall. Hall gives it off to Magalanos. She goes left, tries to go all the way to the basket, and foul will be called on the floor by 3, Alondra Johnson. That is Johnson's 5th foul, so now 5 Shelby Griffiths will come in for her. Lady Senators also have to be careful. 22 Madison Brown also has 4 fouls. First free throw's up and good by Magalanos. She has one more shot for a chance to tie the game up. It is also good. So under 2 minutes to go in the second overtime, tied up at 33. Shelby Griffiths, who just came in, has the ball. She kicks it to the left wing for Brown, and then gets it back. She gives it off to her sister Lexi. Now kicks it back across. Lady Senators really want a good shot here. I think they actually might be trying to hold the ball for a while and try to get one of the final shots. Still over a minute to go. Lexi now dribbling it up near the half-court line. Gives it off to Shelby Griffiths. Now they go down, set up a play. Brown gives it off to Griffiths. Griffiths thought about a 3. Now it goes inside, kicks it back out. Mackenzie Brown with it, swings it over to Madison, and now over to Shelby on the right wing. She's going to dribble it up top. 45 seconds to go now. Lexi Griffiths with it. Dangerous pass there, but it ended up working out. Madison Brown's got a dribble. Madison going to dribble it back out, hands it off to Mackenzie. Gives it back up top for Lexi. 30 seconds to go. Griffith's now going to go left. Lady Senators held the ball for over a minute. Just 20 seconds to go. Tied up still. And now a timeout will be called.
Only 15.4 seconds are left on the clock with this timeout.
We'll go to a commercial break on this full timeout and come back for the end of the second overtime.
In 2015, we launched the Dolly Parton Imagination Library. This is phase 2 of the Happily Ever After project. With the assistance of several local donors and sponsors, along with 5 years of fundraising by the Washington County Youth Foundation, we finally had enough resources to launch the service. The Dolly Parton Imagination Library is a free service that mails age-appropriate books to all required Washington County children under the age of 5. Although the faces of the leadership of the Washington County Community Foundation have changed over time, as is always the case with any healthy, thriving organization, the core values and mission remain the same. We continue to work diligently to assist our donors in creating a legacy that is meaningful to them. All of our success is directly related to the generosity of the sons and daughters of Washington County. We will continue to help our donors give back to our community through our foundation and improve the quality of life in our county.
We're back just in time for the final 15.4 seconds of basketball as the ball gets passed into Lexi Griffiths.
see what Griffiths does here. She goes left. Just 10 seconds on the clock now. Takes her dribble out. Gets a high ball screen from Hall. Gives it off to Brown. Just 5 seconds on the clock. Goes inside, and a foul will be called. So
Wins on
Lexi
the
Griffiths
shot?
will go, regardless of on the shot or on the floor, will be 2 free throws.
That was on 22. Peyton Cook, that's her third and 10th on the line for
So now Lexi Griffiths has 2 shots for a chance to take the lead with under 5 seconds to go. Shot is up, and it is good. Lady Senators now with the lead.
timeout called by the
Now we're going to have a full timeout called by the Lady Braves. We're going to stay right here. So, if Lexi Griffiths hits this free throw, put Lady Senators up by 2, but they want to make sure they do not foul on defense because Lady Braves are in the double bonus and will get 2 shots on any foul. Unless it's a 3-pointer, in that case, they'll get 3 shots. Under 5 seconds to go, so regardless, make or miss, the Lady Braves will have plenty of time to get down the court and get a good look, is what they're hoping for. So we'll see what Lady Braves are drawing up right now. Probably a out of bounds play for after this free throw. About ready to get back to it. So Lady Senators will have their 4 players not shooting the free throw back off of free throw line. One free throw right here for a chance to make it a 2-point game. Shot is up, and this one is good. So now Lady Braves will have to go. Magalonis with it. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. She's got to put up a shot, and she just didn't get a shot up. Would have had an opportunity at a 3 there if she would have stopped early, and would have been a very tough shot regardless. I mean, that was a pretty good game too, with the Lady Senators coming out on top 35-33.
Oh, and we will go over some post-game stats. For the Senators, number 12, Lexi Griffiths, scored 18. Number 20, Mackenzie Brown, scored 2. Number 22, Madison Brown, scored 9. And number 40, Riley Haas, scored 6. For the Braves, number 11, Kaylee Magallanes, scored 8. Number 21, Kayla Rose, scored 5. Number 22, Caitlin Cook, scored 5. Number 25, Grace Hall, scored 2. Number 30, Emily Sissel, scored 12. And number 40, Claire Hall, scored 1. We would like to thank you all for tuning in to tonight's live stream, no matter what platform you're on to see it. And we hope to see you at the next game.